and I don't know if you have experience with this, but I want to return to the issue of neurological issues, because as I work with an older population, I'm dealing with a lot of people who have, whether it's Parkinson's, MS, it doesn't matter. I know that a lot of them are looking at diet as part of that. What's your thinking there, and what's your experience with that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert in neurological stuff, but I do think from what I've learned, and again with my own personal experience and really reaching out to different, or learning through different experts, is I start to look at the body as more of a machine that wants to survive, and that a lot of diseases come from inflammation, and that, you know, whether it's autoimmune or neurological issues, that the more we can decrease the inflammation, and that can come from food, but it can be from environmental stuff, it can be from stress. I 100% think even if you can't cure something, that you can help somebody feel better and function better and have the body return to a more, you know, balanced state.
So I know it's important in my business that I have to individualize. How do you individualize in terms of health coaching?
Yeah, I think it's important at first to really get a great understanding of my client, and that's where the health history comes in, and really taking about 45 minutes to really understand from childhood all the ways to where they are now, and kind of what brought them here, what's worked for them, what's not, who else they're working with, what they've tried. And then really figuring out the core issues. And sometimes people don't even realize, like, oh, actually, I do have a gut issue, or I'm eating perfectly, which some people are, but it's the stress.
Right.
And then really coming up with a planning, working with them to figure out what's going to work in real life, because it's easy on paper to say, do this, do this, do this. So I think it looks different for somebody that's, you know, a single parent who has multiple kids and works full time, or maybe doesn't have resources. That's going to look different than somebody that maybe has older kids. So I think it's just figuring out what works for them in real life. And then as we go through, and if I'm working with a client more than a single session, is real time figuring out the changes that are going to make difference, and recognizing that what works for one person isn't going to work for another person. Right. And so that's when I try to lead my clients to really pay attention to what's fueling you, what's depleting you, because
Right.
food that, you know, coconut oil in your coffee might deplete somebody,
Right.
and other people it's going to energize.